Hey y'all. Happy what's today is? Monday or Tuesday? Oh, today's Tuesday, I think. What's this about? Happy Tuesday, everybody. Okay, I got nothing tomorrow. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, my people. Okay, let me share myself out right quick. I've been needing a nap all day long. Hey, one last woman. Hey. Hey, my love. I want to come out here and give y'all a little story time. Y'all been needing a nap all day. It's like the older I get, the more I want to just take a nap. Just nap. But I be fighting it. I be fighting it, y'all. I'm doing okay, girl. Just relaxing. Just relaxing. Trying to. I woke up this morning. I was had a really bad headache in my whole throat. My throat, my one side of my face, my throat, my ear, everything was hurting so bad. So I had took a pain pill and drank some tea with a hole in it and some honey and some lemon. I put all that in the tea and I got it real hot and I actually was drinking it like that. And then I was okay after that. Oh, okay, I'm finna share myself out right quick and I'm gonna go right to it. Cause I'm making some steak nachos right now too, so I'm gonna be cooking at the same time while I'm telling this story. I want to come on here and tell it to y'all. Y'all know I talk too much, so anytime I can come on here and share. Hey sis, hey sister. Oh, I do one last woman. I started feeling better right after I did that. You know, it be real cold at nighttime, but I like to turn off my heat sometimes because my heat is really it gets real hot. So sometimes I like to turn off my heat. So I I didn't have on no covers or nothing, and I had my fan on, which I got to sleep with all the whole year round. So I had my fan on, and I woke up feeling super sick, but I feel much better now. Let me share this out right quickly, then I'm gonna start the story. I hope you guys put thumbs up. Hope you guys subscribe if you haven't. Hope you guys check out my description. Okay, sis, let me share me out right quick. Okay. I thank God I haven't had a cold or stroke up in 6 years. What you do? You take some type of vitamins or something? Like, what do you do to prevent it? I be trying to prevent it, but I'm learning how to fight it off before it get like bad now. But I wish I could prevent it, not even having no cold or nothing. Period. I've been taking some vitamins for my immune system. So I had bought some one a day vitamins. So I've been taking them. So I don't know. I need something to boost up my immune system. Oh, you just see, I don't need to. I don't do that now. I literally don't do that now. Like I don't go around nobody. I don't do that now. Nope, I don't do that now. So I don't know. So we're gonna get this story time started, y'all, cause like I said, I'm making some nachos, steak nachos right now as well. So I'm gonna be like multitasking. Oh, wait, hold on. Put the wrong thing. Okay. Hey, Faye. Hey, Carolina Hillbilly. Hey, y'all. Y'all came for my story time. Hey. I'm trying to see something. Okay, y'all. So let me get down to it or whatever. Hey, just don't get it out the way. Okay, so I know y'all remember me telling y'all, like when I was younger, I used to like take people kids out and take people kids to like Chuck E. Cheese's and stuff like that, right? So I was like 15 years old, and I think I had took like we had got on a bus, and it was me and my sister. My sister like a couple of years older than me. It was me and her, and it was my best friend, and it was all her siblings, and they was all babies, little kids, and I had took some kids with me. I had took like I think I took like one, I think I took like 6 kids with me, and we had rode the bus, and we met my best friend up there with her sisters and brothers, and we had went to Chuck E. Cheese because I think we was going for my best friend little brother birthday, and we had took all of them, and it was a lot of us, but I had took like 6 kids with me, 6 kids from where I was staying at around the neighborhood where I stayed at. I asked their parents, can I take them with me? And they had said, yeah. So one of the kids I took with me, she was like 3 years old. She was a little girl. She was 3. She was real, real high yellow. And she was sort of like, hey, Bean, hey, Bean Thinker. Hey, you came just in time. Thank you for coming in. I'm telling my little story time when I first went to jail, y'all. But anyways, though, so the little girl that I took with me, it was one of the little girls that I had took with me. She was like 3 at the time, and she was hair yellow, real light skin, and her face was like pink light. So I had took her with me, and so we got to Chuck E. Cheese. All the kids playing. Now y'all know it'd be like some of the older kids that's 11, 12. They like to bully the little kids. So for some reason, thank you for the thumbs up. For some reason, okay, so the kids kept getting into it. Like all the kids kept getting into it with other kids. So we, as the older ones, I wasn't nothing but 15, but I always acted older for my age. So my best friend, she was like 19 at the time. She was the one driving, and her sister, her twin, they was like 19, 18, 19. and I was like 15, and my sister I think was like 16 or 17. So the kids I had brought with me, I was making sure I kept an eye on them. I was, making sure they was good because they was little kids. All of them was little. I think it was like two, like 10-year-olds, so the rest of them was like 3, 5, 4. So I was keeping an eye on them and stuff. So, anyways, one of the little girls that was like clingy, was like, holding on to me all the time. She was 3, like I said. So she had went to go play. Okay, so first of all, the kids had gotten into a fight with these Caucasian people, with the Caucasian kids. The kids we had with us, they got into a fight with some Caucasian kids. So we look, y'all ain't come here to fight, y'all come here to play, blah blah blah. Swash that, swash that. So they swashed it for what we know. They was back over there running around playing. So the little 3-year-old that I had with me, she was over there. She had ran over there and started playing with the kids. So for some reason, we just was all sitting around like the older ones. We was sitting around laughing, talking, and we heard like a commotion, a big commotion. So we all jumped up and went. We went running over there to see what was going on. Want to be nosy. We didn't know it was the babies that we didn't know it was the kids that we had with us fighting, like the older kids. We just thought it was something going on. So we had went over there just to be, hey sis, hey happy is God on YouTube, hey April, hey sis. So we didn't know it was about like the kids that was with us. We just went over there just to be nosy. We're like, oh, somebody fight, let's go be nosy. So we get over there. It's a couple of. It was my little brother, and it was some more of the little kids. My best friend, her siblings, they was like 11, 10. A couple of them that was with her, and that was my little brother. He was like 12, and it was a couple of two of the other kids that I had with me that was older, like 11, 12. And then it was the same Caucasian kids, the little girl, and it was like some more kids that was with her. So the little girl, like, standing up and doing her little thing, all in all their faces and doing. So we like, hold on, wait, y'all need to calm this stuff down. Y'all need to calm this stuff down. We is at Chuck E. Cheese playing. We do not got time for all this. We is at Chuck E. Cheese. Y'all still be playing, blah blah blah. So the little girl tried to get smart with me. She tried to get smart with me or whatever. I told her she better go sit down before I beat her little up. I don't play with the kids. Don't play with me. So we walked away or whatever. Once again, we walked away. We went over back to our seats. No, at first we was for the leave, but my best friend wanted us to stay to sing happy birthday to her little brother. But we wanted to go. But she was like, let's just sing happy birthday to him first. And so I'm like, okay, cool. No, you know what? Hold on, I'm going too fast, y'all. I'm going too fast. That was afterwards. Hold on, I'm going too fast, y'all. It was when I was 15. It's a whole decade, 2 decades ago. So I'm going a little bit too fast. Hold on. So hold on, let me rewind it back. So after we came from over there the second time, we walked back to our seats, the older ones, and we told the kids to play. And so the kids over there playing. Next thing I know, we hear this loud scream, like a baby crying. So I'm like, what the hell going on now? We all like, but what's going on now? What's going on now? So it was the little girl that I told y'all that was 3 years old that was with me. She came over there holding her face, tears everywhere, screaming to the top of her lungs. And I'm like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What happened? She couldn't talk. That's how bad she was crying. So the other kids was like, that little girl just smacked on her face. That little girl just smacked on her face. So now me, I'm still young. I'm 15, so I'm a little hot headed. Now I got hot headed, y'all. I was on 10. I was hot headed. I'm like, what the blah 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 blah. She's smacking her on her face. She a baby. She three. Blah blah. So it was so bad, y'all. Her handprint was in the little girl's face. Her whole face was red with like a handprint up in her face. So I went over there Where she at? Where she at? Where she at? So I'm looking for the little girl. I'm looking for the little girl. She hiding around, running through the little thing, hiding around through the little plaything and thing. So they like, there she go right there. I said, why the f did you smack her? She was like, because she did. Before I can even let the words get out of her mouth, I smacked her. I smacked her right in her face. So right after I smacked her, she get to screaming real loud, crying. I said, now go tell your mama and tell her I said come see me as well. Tell her I said come to me and come see me. So the little girl get to screaming loud, loud, crying. So let me tell y'all how crazy it was and how racist these people was at that Jesus. It was in Chicago. It was on Fullerton. I still remember where it was. Let me tell you how crazy they was at Chuck E. Cheese because previously, like I told y'all, that same little girl and her crew kept like they was starting stuff with the kids that that was with us. And it's so crazy because even the workers seen what was going on. They seen what was going on. You know how they walk through Chuck E. Cheese's and stuff, and we even like, can y'all get this little girl? Can y'all where's her? And we kept asking, where's her mama? We kept asking, where's this little girl's mama? Where's her parents? Who's she here with? So that was just like the icing on the cake. Like we kept asking, where's this girl mama? Like what she like who she belong to? So no nobody never said anything. So as soon as I smacked this little girl in her face, then it's like all this attention arises. So okay, so after I smacked her in the face, the little girl ran crying, screaming, I guess to her mama. Her mama ran in the bathroom. They went in the bathroom. I went back over there while I was sitting there and to try to comfort the little baby that she smacked. So the workers came over there and said, what's going on? No, the manager. The manager said, what is going on? The parent just said, you smacked. I said, and her daughter smacked her. I said, she's 12, she's 3. I'm 15, she's 12. I smacked her. My age is closer to her than her. I said, y'all snuck up trying to tell me about me. Okay, I know I'm bigger than her. She looked like she was 12, but she was a little girl. She looked like she was real small. Like she was a little midget. Like she was no, she wasn't no midget, but she was just like a little skinny, little pretty little girl. And I was like a full size, like healthy girl. So the manager came over there talking crazy to my son. They thought I was an adult. They said they thought I was an adult. I said no, I'm 15. Here go my ID, my school ID. And so they was like, oh, and they said, so who was the adult? So my best friend was like, I'm the adult. I'm 19. And she was like, and we were just up here having fun, and they just kept messing with them. They kept coming over here picking. Come to find out, y'all. Come to find out, when the police got there, it was 4 other families that came to these police officers and said that little girl been picking on their baby the whole time they been up in Chuck E. Cheese. And it was so and crazy thing about it, the mama said she didn't even know nothing about nothing. She said she was all the way in the corner on the other side because they was there for a party. She said she didn't even know what was going on with her daughter. She said she thought they was all running around playing. She didn't know her daughter was fighting. But hold on, I'm fast forwarding too fast. So the manager came over there and said what they said or whatever. They was like, so they got everything sweared out. All the kids was telling the story. Like other kids came over there. Parents came over there telling them like that little girl been messing with our kids since we got up in here. She's been picking. She's been messing with our kids since they got up in here. Nobody had the guts to say nothing to her, but this young lady smacked her. Now all y'all want to be all up in this uproar because she's a little Caucasian looking. That's what I was thinking. Everybody was thinking that. So the manager was like, "Well, the mom want to press charges because her daughter's face is swole." And she said, "I said okay." I said, "I want to press charges too as well because her face is swole." So they looked at her face and they was like, "Oh my gosh." And I was like, "Right." I said, "And her face should be swole as just like her face should be swole. if that's what her mama want to say. I said, so they both, I want to press charges on the little girl as well. So the police came, y'all. Now, by the time the police got there, I was trying to leave. My best friend, them, they still want to sit around and sing birthdays, and I want to go. Because even the work in the store was like, y'all just go, just go, just go. Just go on here to go for the police get here. But they didn't want to leave, and I was, I had rode the bus there, but we all was gonna try to get in the car to go back because it was two cars at that point. Because my best friend Twin had came, and she was in another car, and it was late. It was like around 10, 11 o'clock at night. Well, it was like at 10 something at night. So we didn't want to ride no bus back home. It was cold. So when the police finally got there, we were still there. We talked to the a police came over there and talked to us. I showed him the little girl face, and he asked the little girl what happened, and she said that girl smacked me when I went over there and I was playing. The witnesses came over there and told the police officer what had happened and everything. So my best friend had to go to the bathroom, y'all. While she went in the bathroom and she heard two of the workers and the mama coaching the little girl on what to say. She was like, y'all know I'm finna go out there and tell them that y'all in here coaching this little girl on what to say. And that's not right, because that little girl been messing with people. My best friend just went crazy in the bathroom on them. Like, she just snapped out on them, and she was like, y'all know y'all not right for doing what y'all doing right now. She been coaching them. There's nothing wrong with her. She's not even crying no more, nothing. So my friend came out, told the officers what happened. So the officers that were the first officers that came told me to go. The first set of officers told me to go. They said, go, y'all just pack y'all stuff up and go. Nobody is gonna be pressing charges on nobody. She smacked her, you smacked her, okay, everybody just go. The first set of officers told us to go. Once again, my best friend and her family, they didn't want to go. So now I'm at a standpoint like, okay, I don't want to get on this bus. It's cold. Like, I just want to go. I want to just get in the car and just go. So I made a suggestion like, well, I'll sit in the car. I'll sit in the car. I just want to go. So that's what I went to go do. I got the kids that I had with me. We sat in the car. They had like a station wagon at the time, y'all. It was a station wagon. So we sat in the car. Hey, Latasha. Hey. I know, right, girl. So at that point, we sat in the car. We got in the car, me and the little kids, and they were still in there getting their stuff together, getting ice cream and cake, and I just want to go. Period. So next thing I know, some more officers pull up. I'm sitting in the car looking. I'm kind of ducking my head down a little bit, looking around. So I'm like, shit, some more officers coming. Where's they at? Where's they at? So they went in there, and like 2 minutes later, they coming out to the car. Oh my gosh. They came coming out to the car, y'all. Came coming out to the car. The officers was like, is you so and so? I said, yes, that's me. Step out the car, please. I said, okay. I stepped out the car. I was nervous and scared as hell, y'all. I stepped out the car. They was like, did you put your hands on the little girl that's in there? I said, yes, because she put her hands on her. I said, we just went over there with the officers. She smacked her, so I smacked her. Yes, I did. Okay, well, you are arrested. You got to get arrested for that. They want to press charges. I said, well, how about if I can press charges on her for smacking her? Well, she's not gonna go to jail if you press charges on her. She's not gonna get in no trouble. But you older than her. I said she's older than her. I said y'all not making no sense right now. I said she's older than her. She smacked her and put a look. Her face still bruised up. I said, and I smacked her for smacking her. So why am I getting in trouble? I'm only 15. She's only 12 and she's 3. Well, you don't look like you 15 now. And do you have any proof that you're 15? I said, you can call my mother and ask her how old I am. I said, I know I look a little older for my age, but I am 15. And so they was like, well, you have to go with us and your mom can come and pick you up. So I was scared. I was nervous, girl. Y'all, I was so scared and nervous. I didn't know what to do. So the moral of the story is, okay, so they didn't put no handcuffs on me. They just put me in a car. I started crying. I had got my stuff. I got I had a backpack. I got my backpack. The kids all got in the car with my best friend them. And I for a while I blamed my best friend them because I kept telling them that I was ready to go. And they wasn't in there doing nothing but still letting them kids run around play. And we could have left because it was late and we had already been there for about 4 or 5 hours already. So I felt like we could have just left. So I got in the car, whatever. They put me in the car. The officers was real nice. They was real nice. When I got in the car, they started asking me what happened. So I told them what happened again, and I explained to them what had happened. And they was like, okay, well, your story ain't changed. And they said, well, but her mom want the her mom wanted to press charges, but we not gonna file no charges against you. We just got to take you to the station and let your mom come pick you up. I was like, I didn't understand that, but I was like, okay. But I was still crying. So the officer was like, stop crying. It's okay. So I went to the station. They put me in this room. They put me in the room. First of all, they asked me what happened. So the lady was like, you look like you a baby. She said, you got a baby face. She said, and I could tell you ain't grown. She said, they know you're not grown. This is the lady officer was saying to me. She said, and she was like, what happened? I told her what happened. She was a black lady. And she was like, is you serious? They brought you up here for that? I said, yeah. And I said, and the little girl that smacked her, they didn't even do nothing to her. And she smacked the mess out this little girl, and she kept messing with everybody that was in the place. And the lady was like, that's crazy. She said, I'm gonna give you a phone so you call your mama. She like she was just saying like they did too much. They shouldn't brought me up there for that. So I called my mama. Mama didn't answer the first time I called her. Then I called mama again. She was highly upset. She was pissed off. And mom was like, let me speak to that sergeant. And so I hit the door. I kept hitting the door. Then a police officer came. I said, my mom want to speak to the sergeant. So he came and sat in the room with me. And mama cussed him out real bad and told him to bring her motherfucking child home right now before she slapped a motherfucking lawsuit up their ass that they ain't gonna be able to handle. She cannot believe that they got her daughter sending the mother effing. She said, I cannot believe y'all got my daughter sending the mother effing jail cell. It wasn't even a cell, y'all. It was like a room with a table and a chair. And she said, she told them to bring me home ASAP. She is not about to get out of her bed at no 11 o'clock at night for no dumb shit. They better bring her child home and they better bring me home safe. So the officer was like, well, ma'am, you don't have to be disrespectful. We picked her up because they told us they was on press charge, but we told her since she really is 15, we're not gonna press charges on her. We just gonna take her to the state. Mom was like, I don't want to hear. No, I don't care about none of that. Y'all took my daughter to jail for some dumb stuff like that. Kids fight all the time. That was if y'all would have did, y'all should have took both of them to jail. That's the case. And so he got off the phone with my mama. We was talking for a little while, me and the sergeant man, and he was like, your mom feisty. So I could tell you feisty too. And he was just like talking and trying to like make jokes. He asked me, did I want something to drink? Did I want something to eat or something? I told him, no, I just want to go home. So he told me that his shift is over with in about 5 minutes. And then he finna take me home. And he took me home. And why when I got home, y'all know I'm from the projects, right? So when I got home, the word had already the word had already been spreaded through the whole project what had happened. So everybody, so the guys that be standing down, the guys that stand in front of the buildings and handle their little stuff what they do. They always laughing at me talking about, so you went to jail for some pizza. You stole some pizza. They were just making fun of me saying cracking little jokes and stuff. Talking about some, oh man, you went to jail for some pizza. Saying little stuff like that and cracking their little jokes. I said, dang, how y'all know already? So I stopped at my best friend's house because she stayed on the first floor. I stopped at her house and I let them know I was at home. And I told, my godmama was asking me what happened, why they take me to jail. So we got all that out. Then I had went on upstairs to my house. And that was the end of it. Let me see y'all comments. Yeah, that's what, yeah, they was being bullies, one last woman. They was definitely being bullies. My goodness. Oh, no, yes. They was definitely being bullies, y'all. Bullies. Right. That's where you should have been arrested as well. That's what I said. You went to juvenile. I ain't go to juvenile. I ain't go nowhere. They just took me to the station. And then they brought me home. Like he brought me home like I think 20 minutes later. He drove me home. The sergeant. He said he was getting off in 5 minutes, and he told me he was gonna drive me home, and he did. He drove me home. We was in his regular car. He was in a regular little car, his regular car, because he said he was getting off of work, and he was like he was like an older guy. And yep, and he brought me. He took me straight home. Took me straight home, y'all. Right after a 12-year-old slapped a 3-year-old. Yes. Let's say something. You need to nope. And that's good, sis. You didn't have to actually catch a case. No, I ain't catch a case. I ain't catch no case. No, I didn't catch a case. He told me that they want when we got in the car and I was crying and I was asking her what's gonna happen to me. And I kept saying I want my mama, I wanna call my mama. I guess they knew I was young at that point. Because at first they was going by my size. Because I was like bigger than the average probably 15-year-old. So I guess they was going by that, thinking that I was older than 15. But he was like, "We're not gonna press no charges on you. We just wanna we just gonna take you to the station till your mom can come pick you up." No, we in Chicago. One last woman. This happened in Chicago. That's where I'm from. I'm from Chicago. Yeah, I'm from Chicago. That wasn't no small town. Girl, no. Wasting taxpayers' money for paper they shredded. You ain't do nothing to even be booked. I wasn't even booked, I don't think. I think they just took me to the station. I don't know, was I booked? I don't even know, April. Sis, I don't even know if I was booked or not. What that mean? Like I had to sign for papers or something? And I ain't have to sign no papers. I ain't have to do none of that. But I know one thing for sure. After being in that situation, I said I'd never get myself in no trouble to go no jail. Cause that room was real cold. That room was real cold, and it was just like a bench. It wasn't even a bench. It was a table and two chairs, and the door locked. It was like you just go out the door and it just slammed real hard. And I was real nervous and scared. Y'all, this stuff smells so good. I got some ribeye steaks that I chopped up very thinly. Well, some of them very thinly. Yes, since she was booked when they put you in the car. Okay, okay. I was about to say, I was about to say Chicago, ma'am. I'm not a small. Okay. No, it's not, baby. It's really not. Yes, I love me some ribeye steaks. I love chopping them up for some. Well, tonight I'm making some steak nachos. I love doing the steak tacos, steak nachos, the beef and peppers with the onions, peppers, with the fried rice. I love making that with the ribeye steak. I just like the texture of it and stuff. I prefer to like the thin ribeye steak though, but sometimes I don't get the thin one. I'm sorry for all that noise, y'all. That's basically that was my one of my story times, y'all. Okay, so good. Let me see it in the chunks. Chop it just on down. Okay. And I use this steak seasoning, y'all. It's so good on steaks. Oh my gosh. Go get that steak seasoning so I can show them right quick. It's the only one that I use for my steaks. I don't season my steaks with nothing else. No seasoned salt, no nothing but this steak seasoning. It's so good. And now just some hey Cola. Hey girl, you're gonna have to rewind it back to hear my story, fam. You're gonna have to take it back. I'm making some steak tacos, sis. This is the kind I use right here. Can y'all see it? And it is so good, y'all. Oh my god. This the only thing that I season my steak with. Bring it back. Yeah. Yeah, it be so good. Hey, Natasha. Did you hear my story time, Natasha? Cola, you're gonna have to take it back, sis, and listen to it. Let's put a little bit more up in here because I don't really taste none anyway. Is it open? And it got like everything in it, so it's actually perfect. Okay. That's like this. Yes. I know it's gonna be good. Yes, girl. I'm going to have to look for that. I haven't seen that flavor. Yes, sis. I love it, girl. You're still a pink? Okay. Oh, okay. You go ahead and put it in stuff. Yeah, but that's pretty much about it, y'all. I just want to get on here, give y'all a little story time. I hope everybody having a good night. What y'all cooking for dinner? What y'all making for dinner? Be careful in there, girl. Oh, shrimp pasta. Okay. Yeah, girl. We supposed to have a what's that is let me get this person up out of my chair. We supposed to have a weather. It's a weather advisory for like freeze and go for overnight tonight. They said it's gonna be so cold tonight. So I thank God that I'm able to be in my warm bed, my warm house under some heat. And I just sometimes, y'all, I wish I can help the people out there that don't have a place to stay. Only thing I can do is the best thing I can do is pray for them that they find some type of warmth and some type of shelter and roof. Cause baby, tonight's supposed to be cold, 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 cold. When I say cold, it's gonna be cold. And I just pray that the people that's out there that don't have a roof over their head and shelter, I just pray that they find some type of comfort and some type of warmth in this cold weather. I just pray to God. I wish I can help them so bad, y'all. Y'all just don't know. Sometimes I just wish I can help people, but it's only a limit to things that you can do, especially when you don't get it like that. So I just pray that they find some type of comfort. In Jesus' name, amen. Whataburger meals for me. How that taste? How Whataburger taste? Sounds good, Latasha and Cola. Oh, what Latasha and Cola said they making? Oh yeah, Cola said shrimp pasta. And what Natasha say? Baked chicken with green beans and potatoes. Yes. Yes, that sounds good, y'all. What you making, sis? I ain't see you say no. What you making, girl? Let me go back up. Did you say something? Nope, I ain't see you say no, sis. What you making, girl? She said, yes, here in Michigan, too. We had snow the past 2 days. Yes, pray they can get some shelter. Yes. We don't got a Whataburger. They look good. I know. We don't got a Whataburger either, but I just hear everybody talking about them. Like a lot of YouTubers that I be watching, they always tell me they want to go to some Whataburgers. And I'm like, Whataburgers must be real good or something. Al, Al Star Friday. I be thinking about them people too out there in the cold, but I thank God my family members are safe and warm. Yes. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful, Latasha, girl. I'm so thankful. That's why I don't have no complaints. It's a lot of things that I could probably complain about, but I don't. I don't complain about anything because these are the most things that's most valuable in life. When you're able to have a shelter over your head, food on your table, roof for you and your family, warmth, you know, in the winter, air in the summer. People don't think about stuff like that. good regular burger, fries, Coke. One ass woman, you say it's a regular burger, fries, and Coke. You gotta try my burgers, girl. I think my burgers will be water burgers. Okay? My burgers will be. I mean, why do they name it water burger? Like, I'm thinking like what they say, plain or something. They fry the buns. Oh, okay. They fry the buns. Okay. Well, girl, you need to try my burgers. I make some bomb homemade burgers. Like, for real, for real. Amen, y'all. Facts. Yeah. So your girl gonna go here on and get up off of here, y'all. I've been on here for 46 minutes. Just want to get on here and give y'all a story time. I think I'm gonna be back on here tomorrow, Wednesday. I'll probably come back on here tomorrow. I want to start playing that bingo game, y'all. That I be seeing a lot of people play. It looks fun, but I don't know how I would play it. I would need like some type of guidance to tell me what to do because I wouldn't know how to like play it. I wouldn't know where to start. I got to figure out where to start it. But I've been seeing it a lot on here. Okay, I'm gonna replay. I gotta hear this story. Okay, Cola, you enjoy your night, sis, and I'm gonna be talking to y'all. Um, oh yeah, I heard of Five Guys. I didn't like they burgers. And you know what? I heard so much hype about they stuff. I heard so much hype about that Five Guys stuff. As soon as I tried it out, I was so disappointed. One last woman, girl, I was so disappointed. I was super disappointed. I was so disappointed. Smash Burgers is good. I never heard of Smash Burgers. Love you too, Latasha. Love you too, sweetheart. I'll be back on here and stuff, y'all, probably tomorrow. I might get back on tomorrow. Cause I be liking to talk to y'all, so I might end up coming back on here tomorrow. I was going to ask about game night, sis. I finally got another laptop. Thank you, Jesus. Yes, sis. I be wanting to play so bad, girl. I be wanting to play so bad and stuff too, but every time I get on to play, don't nobody come to play, and it's free. It's just if you win, I just cash out you something. But people don't want to play. Five gas burgers, $10 without a drink, and it don't even taste right, Mr. Latasha. It's a waste of my money. It's a waste of my money, y'all. It do not even taste right. It do not even taste right, y'all. I finally got me some hot head cheese and some liver cheese today. They finally put a Jewel's out. A Jewel's, Jewel's Osco's is like a Chicago type store. Like everybody probably have them in their neighborhood, but they like all named differently. So Chicago got the Jewel's Osco's, and I haven't since I moved out here when I met. I have not been to Jewel's in years, and they got some of the good things that I like. So today I'm scrolling around on DoorDash and I see Jewel's. I said, oh, they done messed up now. They done messed up. So even though my order was like $50, and I was like, ugh. But I didn't even care, y'all. I didn't even care. I just wanted the stuff so bad. So I had got me some Parker House high head cheese, and I got me some liver cheese. Everybody be like, I don't even like liver cheese. I don't know why. It's so good. Liver cheese, so good. Latasha, you ain't lying. There you go. I like the beef hot sauce as well. Girl, Five Guys, I don't like them. They fries tasted okay, and then they really expensive, and I just didn't like their burgers. I didn't like their burgers at all. I did not like their burgers, y'all. I'm like, now my burgers taste way cola. It tastes good. You gonna say my mom like that? Girl, that's who I got it from. My mama, girl. I got me some Scott Peterson liver cheese in a pack, and I got me some some Parker House hot-head cheese. And it's crazy because the hot-head cheese was like, I think it was 8.80. Girl, oh, y'all know I did not want to buy it. Yes, one wise woman. Yes, with some saltine crackers, girl. I ain't opened it up yet, but I'm be opening it up tomorrow. Since you don't like it either, April. That's how I felt when we got a Chick-fil-A. You was happy, sis. Okay, my mom is a Southern girl, laughing out loud. Well, yeah, that's how my parents was too, Cola. Definitely from the South. I was born right in Chicago. Shoot. So, but I took some things from my mom and my daddy. And out of all her kids, I'm the only one that like liver cheese. No, none of her other kids like it at all. We all like the hot head cheese, but I'm the only one that likes liver cheese. So yeah, and my siblings be acting funny because they don't really like the liver cheese. But oh well, give it all to me. I like it. Yeah, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my butt up off of here, y'all. Fix my niece's plate because she got to get up for class in the morning. So it's 8:02 now. So I'm gonna get up off of here and fix her plate so she can get herself prepared for school. She been doing real good in school, homeschooling. So I'm proud of her. She just got her recent grades back. So I'm very proud of her little self. And I know she in that cheesing. What y'all say? April say no, ma'am. I don't like that taste or combination. I don't care if it's with hot sauce and crackers. Sis, she tried giving me that hot head cheese. I was like, this ain't cheese. Cola, you funny. Like my niece was asking my nieces and my one of my nieces and my nephew was asking me, was my niece like liver cheese like me, my other niece. So my other one was asking me with my nephew like, where's the cheese at? It say liver cheese. What the cheese? I said the cheese is the white part going around. They was like, oh, we never knew that. I said yes. Girl, they better leave me alone. Dariana, my YouTube family said congratulations, girl. She said thank y'all in her baby voice. Y'all know they talk like a baby when they want to be innocent. She said, "I said thank you, thank y'all." I appreciate all of y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. Yes, thank y'all so much for the congratulations too. I'm proud of her, y'all. She a good girl. She get on my nerves sometimes, but she a good girl. And now the other day she just broke her phone again, so she going through it. I literally just paid $250. When last year? Was that this year or last year? Last year, I literally it took a whole year by choice to pay $250 to get her phone back, and now she just. But the phones do supposed to be waterproof. Now that's the phones do supposed to be waterproof because she got a iPhone 10 Max. I mean, it's a 10 plus. So I was able to get in a whole swimming pool with my phone and actually go underwater and everything with my phone. And nothing happens to my phone. But every time water touches her phone, it tends to break. This is the second time now. And last time I literally made her wait a whole year before I even get her phone fixed. She literally had to wait a whole year. So now she just on the edge right now. So I said, man, I'm gonna get my phone fixed. And it just happened the other day. So y'all know she can't use her phone or nothing right now. So she going through it, y'all. But she'll be okay. She'll be okay. I told her it's gonna get fixed soon. She just gotta be patient at this point, cause we got insurance on it, but they charge like a parade fee of $250, and that's so stupid. I don't understand why, cause we pay insurance on it every day. I mean every month. So it's like we with T-Mobile, so it's like it's a parade charge that you have to pay also on it. Like it's basically $250. And I feel like that's very stupid and retarded, but that's just what they do. So it is what it is at this point. I'm not stressing it. I'm not stressing it. I had my phone for so long, it ain't nothing happened to it. So I ain't stressing it. Oh, one last woman said, "Good job." Everyone, make sure you hit the like. Thank you so much, Latasha. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Oh, sis said that too. Thank you, sis. I thought that was Latasha. Okay, thank you, sis. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you being a member as well. See y'all later on these YouTube streets, my YouTube family. Yes, Latasha. I'm sure Latasha. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go end it out, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all have a great day. And I mean, y'all have a great evening. And y'all stay warm. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. See y'all later. Love y'all. Have a great night.